Welcome! Today we're going to talk about the incredible, microscopic engineering that holds our bodies together. Seriously, it's the invisible architecture that makes complex life, well, us, even possible. So let's just start with a huge question. If you're made of trillions of tiny, separate building blocks, cells, what stops you from just falling apart into a pile of microscopic dust? The answer is so elegant and absolutely essential. The best way to think about it is to imagine our bodies as this massive, super intricate construction project. And every single one of your trillions of cells, it's a living, breathing brick in that amazing structure. But right, bricks alone don't make a building. You need way more than that. So today, we're diving into the specialized tools that hold all those cellular bricks together and let them work like a team. We're talking about the biological mortar, rivets, and wiring we call cellular junctions. Okay, let's get into it. Our first construction challenge is creating barriers. How do you keep some things in and other things out? You've got to seal the gaps between those cellular bricks. And the solution for that is a kind of biological caulk called a tight junction. These things are amazing. They're these multi-protein complexes that literally stitch the membranes of neighboring cells together, creating a perfect watertight seal. Nothing gets through unless it has a backstage pass. A perfect example of this is happening in your gut right this second. These junctions create this super selective barrier. It makes sure that only the good stuff, the nutrients you need, get absorbed into your bloodstream, while all the nasty bacteria and toxins are kept safely out. They are the ultimate bouncers at the club. So our structure is waterproofed, great, but what about strength? Any good building has to be able to handle physical stress and force. It needs to be tough. For this job, cells have a whole toolkit called anchoring junctions. You've got desmosomes, which are basically super strong rivets holding cells together. Then you've got adherence junctions, which act more like flexible belts, letting tissues stretch without falling apart. And finally, there are hemidesmosomes. These are the foundation anchors, bolting the cells down to the structure underneath it all. And this isn't just some abstract concept. Seriously, next time you pinch your skin and it snaps right back, thank these microscopic rivets. It's the desmosomes linking up to your cell's internal skeleton that make your skin so unbelievably resilient and tough. Okay, so strength and barriers are huge. But for trillions of cells to actually work together like one big organism, they have to communicate. And I don't mean sending emails. They need a direct, instant line. And that's where gap junctions come in. Think of them like tiny tunnels or direct data ports connecting the inside of one cell to its neighbor. These little channels allow electrical signals and other small stuff to pass directly from one cell to the next, instantly. The perfect example of their power in action? Your heartbeat. An electrical impulse hits just one heart cell, and instead of a slow domino effect, that signal zips through these gap junction tunnels to all its neighbors. Thousands of cells get the memo at the exact same time, and boom, they contract together in one perfect, powerful beat. That's your heart powered by gap junctions. Now, what's interesting is that this amazing system is mostly an animal thing. Plants, with those super rigid cell walls, they came up with a totally different solution for the same problem. They use these special channels that tunnel right through those tough walls to talk to each other. So let's zoom out for a second. When you put all this together, the watertight seals, the structural rivets, the instant communication lines, you get something so much more than just a pile of cells. You get a functional masterpiece. Yeah, everything we've talked about really boils down to 4 critical jobs, right? Sticking together, creating barriers to control the environment, communicating to coordinate everything, and providing structural support. Every single complex tissue in your body is using a mix of these junctions as we speak. When you really think about it, the whole evolutionary leap from a single-celled thing floating in the water to complex beings like us, well, it was only possible because of this elegant, microscopic engineering. It really is the glue that holds us all together. And we've only just scratched the surface of one single system today, which kind of leaves you with a final thought to chew on, doesn't it? What other incredible invisible engineering marvels are at work inside of you, right now, just keeping this whole project running?